Hello and welcome to the TU Ice Network for tonight's presentation of the Temple Owls Ice Hockey Club against the Villanova Wildcats. This game is being played at the Northeast Skate Zone. Not sure if you can quite hear us right now or see us. It looks like we're going to have internet issues for the rest of the season if we're in the specific rink. So we will try to upload games after the fact. Nonetheless, my name is Dylan Coyle. I will be your play-by-play broadcaster for tonight's event. Alongside me is Dan Wainzer. Dan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well, Dylan. I mean, we'd be doing a lot better if we can get this internet working a little more, but you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is, and the Owls are going to start it back from their own defensive ends. Pass to Jared Giovanni, and Villanova's going to have to come back to play. That's Jim Conway, who sends it back up a little farther. It's Halevy. He loses it. Sean Fowler now. The Owls take it in the neutral zone, trying to find options. And it's given away, however. Look out. It's Richie Halevy. Halevy tries to get it over across. Back to Halevy. Halevy at the top of the circle. There's a shot. Auerbach had to be quick there. He covers it up. Hit him in his chest.
Yeah, I mean, right before the broadcast came on, I was sitting here watching the game. I'm thinking, wow, you know what? We're doing a little bit better job in the first minute getting the puck out of the defensive zone, moving the other direction. But turnover there leading to a quality chance for Villanova.
Face-off to be held to the left of Ben Auerbach. It was won by Villanova, but Brandon Ondick will start it out. Charles Giazza now. Giazza, a one-on-one opportunity. Giazza speeds by him. Giazza falls down. There's another attempt. And there is a save right there by Nathaniel Bros. He's the Villanova goaltender for tonight. He covered it up. He's 0-3 coming into this one, a .904 save percentage, 4.67 goals against average. And when talking about Villanova, they have not been good this year. Away, they are 0-3. Overall, they're 2-5. However, one of those wins was a forfeit that they won literally by default. Troy Donahue throws it out to the middle. Nobody's there. Charles Giazza off the end boards. Finally gets it clear. Giazza skating after it. Still skating after it. He gets it. It's Giazza and Nick Van Allen. 2-on-1 down low. Giazza decides to go around the net. Giazza back up to Ryan Dunbach. Dump back at the point. There's a shot. It's through traffic. It's still loose. Couldn't get a stick around on that. Bros was down and out.
Would like
and
to
right
see a
away,
trip there.
right away, the Owls show some pressure. And your man that you wanted in that pregame show, Ryan Dunbach, he's already making an impact.
Pushing the pace, and that's what you're going to have to continue to do if you're Temple. Nice steal here, moving up through center one-on-one.
Brennan Ondick all by himself. Ondick couldn't get past the sticking check of A.J. Ganella. Villanova moves it up the other way. Skaggs, Jack Skaggs with the shot. It's low, had to be careful, and he gets in the low mid-pad section. Those shots are always the scariest because it could go by him.
Yeah, that's not what you want if you're Temple. You don't want to turn this into just a sprint up and down the ice. You don't want to just odd man rush after odd man rush after odd man rush because you're not likely to win a battle like that.
Exactly.
You need to slow it down, get pucks out of the zone, get some sustained pressure down on the other end, work from there. Might have a break here.
Jared Giovanni going through neutral zone, and he sends it in deeper for Bros to play it. Nathaniel Bros had a little bit of trouble there. Jack Pierce could not get it by him. Max Hucker couldn't keep it in. A 3-on-1 for the Wildcats. Pierce is coming back if he's quick enough. There's a shot. It was low. Auerbach was able to get it. That was Patrick Coe behind the net. Max Hucker's over to it. Hucker calmly off the boards to Jared Giovanni. Giovanni calmly backhands it. It's Sean Fowler now. Fowler eludes a check.
He was all by himself. Temple went off for a change.
Matthew Mullen now. Mullen of the Wildcats. Across the zone, he's all by himself. He's checked off the puck. Good job there. Luke Prochowski sends it only as far as the neutral zone. Sent right back in. Dunbach is there to play it. Aiden Rush was on it. Villanova forechecking here. George Clark is able to keep it in momentarily. Prochowski having issues getting it out of the zone. It doesn't even come out of the zone, and look out. There could be an opportunity down low, but Ryan Treves was quick in getting that puck back. Reed Betzger trying to find options in the neutral zone. That's Ryan Treves who gets the puck behind the net. Treves trying to clear, cannot do it. There looks like to be a trip. Nothing's going to be called right there. Villanova coaches wanted something there. There's a shot, a low shot. It looked like he was looking for a deflection. Nothing going on there. Aiden Rush and Ryan Dunbach in the corner. Rush just sends it in deeper. Ryan Treves is the first to get there. Treves sends it up to Prochowski. Prochowski looked. He gave it away, however. Puck is shot out to the neutral zone, and it's given away. John Dern just sends it in deeper and all for a line change. They were out for over a minute right there.
Live to see another play. Get the puck deep. Fresh legs on the ice. Take it from there.
Fresh legs of Charles Giazza, Brendan Ondick, and Nick Van Allen. They were looking especially dangerous in their first shift of the game, and here they are offensively. Bros almost had issues getting that puck into his glove. Nick Van Allen was crashing there. Gets a face-off from it. You're already 5 minutes into this game.
Yeah, it's a very quick-moving game, and this play coming up right here is what you want for Temple. You want to get some offensive zone draws, hopefully win them, and try and make something happen. Need to create offensive chances.
Dumbach from the point. His shot is blocked. Have to come back right here if you are an Owl player. Ian Bowles fell over the line, trying to go across crease pass. That was to Christopher Wallach. Wallach, the defenseman, was coming in on the rush there. Nothing going on for him. Wallach comes back, goes to his defensive duties, and passes it to A.J. Ganella, but eludes him. Villanova able to play it up. Mark Trotta. Now it's Dumbach. Dumbach from the neutral zone sends it in farther. Charles Giazza is trying to skate over there. Buck going down all the way. Auerbach was going to play it. Icing was waved off because of that. Dumbach, bad pass. Giovan's there. Giovan does not get it out of the zone. Big hit by Dumbach in the neutral zone. It was a little late. No call there. Jason Ferguson now to Jared Giovan. Giovan finds Jack Pierce. Jack Pierce just sticks it in. He had to reach out to get to that. A.J. Ganella now. Ganella. Pierce in the corner boards. It comes free to the stick of Junmo Kim. Junmo Kim, excuse me. He is from Seoul, South Korea. Interesting place to be from if you're a hockey player. Had to be careful there not to touch the puck. Temple would have been offsides, but nonetheless coming the other way. It's Matthew Mullen. Mullen with a shot and a glove save by Ben Auerbach. Gets the face-off. 13:55 remaining in his fast-paced first period of play. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm not sure how you would be just joining us. Stream is not really looking that good.
Looks like we don't really have a stream right now.
Yeah, we don't really. Probably. People are listening to us. Thank you.
The good old buffer.
John Dern. Max Hucker has to be careful here. He's pinned against the boards, and look out. Back into the slot. There's a shot. Big blocker save by Auerbach. It was Troy Donahue on that. Donahue had a huge opportunity to put the Wildcats out in front. 33 points in 29 games last year. Right back offensively. All the way across. It's Donahue. Donahue shot. And here comes Temple the other way. Trying to look at Max Hucker right now. Hucker took that off the skate as that was blocked. He looks to be fine. Villanova now to start their rush. Long stretch pass. Not a smart one, but he does win the race. Troy Donahue gets the icing to be called off. Passes it to no one, and Nick Van Allen now. Van Allen going up the other way. It's Max Hucker. Hucker with speed on the left side. Hucker, a saucer pass. Trying to find Brendan Ondick. Ondick loose this stick. Goes around the other side. Max Hucker has to find it.
By Brandon Ondick. Could have gotten the icing call at the other end. Slows down, doesn't. There, can't get to the spot. Would have been a slam dunk.
Brendan Ondick back into the zone to Nick Van Allen. Van Allen with the shot. It hit the stick of a Villanova defenseman, and it goes out of play.
Another offensive zone draw coming up here. Easiest way to create chances. Offensive zone draw, win it back, put it on net.
Now the Wildcats coming to this game, they've played in 6 games. Their record is for 7 games, but they've played in 6. They've scored 19. That's averaging just over 3 goals a game. Temple, on the other hand, they've played 9 games, 32 goals for. Back into the slot, there's a shot. Big save by Bros. Nick Van Allen had a pristine opportunity in front, but Bros came up with a big save.
Can't decide if that's lack of execution or just a great save by the Villanova goaltender.
There's definitely some room up top that Van Allen could have went for, but Bros had to be miraculous at making that save. Pass eludes of Villanova players. Goes all the way the other end. Again, this icing call will be waved off. Christopher Parisi now. Parisi, Ian Balls and him coming together. It's kept in. Aiden Rush there to just send it farther into the zone. Aiden Rush, 6'4" player from far field, Connecticut. Ryan Dumbach now. Dumbach with speed. Goes on the right side. Dumbach was interfered with a little bit by the referee.
Don't think we're going to get a penalty on that one.
Villanova will control it. It's Matthew Mullen getting it across. Trying to find an option. Could not do so. Sean Fowler send in. Jack Pierce was offside, so he couldn't come back into it. Giovan stops it from going out of the zone. Giovan's pass It was backhand one to a Villanova player, and they come back the other way. George Clark to chase it. It comes back into the neutral zone. Dumbach gets it from Villanova. Hard to see some of the players down right below here. This looks like it'll be icing. The pass eluded Jared Giovan's stick. It's coming back the other end.
Yeah. Undecided on how I feel about the early start of the first here, Dylan. It's just seeing a lack of hustle, something we talked about in the pregame show. No matter how skilled of a team you are, there's no excuse not to hustle.
Absolutely,
And
I agree with you.
Doesn't matter how the game's going. The easiest way to turn it around is by making some hustle plays.
Speaking about hustle plays, you have the fourth line on the ice for the Villanova Wildcats, it appears. Going the other way, Ryan Dumbach with speed. Dumbach looks determined. Dumbach trying to go inside. It's taken away by the great stick check of Troy Donahue. He plays defense too. Did you know that?
I'll live with that. He's being aggressive, trying to make something happen.
This is the best I've seen Dumbach so far in this season, and we're
Absolutely.
just 10 minutes into this game. Villanova trying to start their breakout. Now, something interesting I see from the strategy, for example, you have the F1, the first forward, coming in and forechecking. You have the next two forwards just staying on the line. Looks like a 1-2-2 formation for the Owls. Something definitely interesting to look out for. Trying to gain possession of the puck. It's Jason Ferguson for the Owls. Off the boards into the neutral zone for the Wildcats to regain. Sent off the boards for Ryan Treves to get. You've seen Villanova send it in a lot. Ferguson lost the puck, was checked as he was trying to get it to a player on the left side. Mark Trotta took it away and down deeper into the zone. John Dern gets it for the Owls behind Auerbach. And here they come, Ryan Treves trying to start the breakout. Prochowski was not looking. Sloppy play by the Owls right there, and here comes Villanova back into the zone. It's Torino, and he couldn't get a shot off. Puck, it's kept in. No, it wasn't. The referee deemed it was not. And Ryan Treves the other way. Treves on the right side. Treves with a shot. Hit the outside netting. Where is it? It looks like it's in the goaltender's gear of Nathaniel Brose.
I just saw the net move behind him, and I was like, is that in the back of the net? Is that on the side of the net?
Who knows? Face off to the left.
Another offensive zone face off here for Temple.
It's been a fast-paced game. I've liked what I've seen from the Owls so far in this start. Charles Giazza sending it deeper. Nick Van Allen to chase. Troy Donahue now for the Wildcats. Donahue, stretch pass is not good. Max Zucker cannot win the race again. Jack Skaggs gets it. Skaggs, the Dallas, Texas alternate captain of this Wildcats team. Skaggs cannot receive a pass from Jumno Kim. Kim, excuse me. Back up to the point. There's a shot. Ryan Treves, that was a smart play to jump out of that way of that shot. If he deflects it, it could go in, and he was the only one there. So You just want to make sure that puck goes wide.
Definitely a smart decision there. Heads-up play.
Charles Giazza. That's off. Giazza shot after the whistle. That's a no-no in hockey. It's an unwritten rule that you do not do that. You had the Villanova Wildcats bench saying, hey, giving a little bit of an AO.
Yeah, I don't like the coaches doing that. I mean, come on now. Let it up to the players. I mean, I understand not liking it, but what do you want done about it?
Speaking about the coaching staff, Kenny Orlando is the head coach of the Villanova Wildcats. Last season, he was actually the assistant coach of the Temple Owls. He currently is a senior at Temple University.
It's crazy to be a head coach of a college hockey team when you are still in college yourself.
Exactly. Puck switch all the way back to Ben Auerbach. Auerbach will freeze it. Face off to be held to the left of it.
I could live with the chip and chase game Temple's playing right now offensively. Because Villanova, their stretch passes aren't connecting, so it's not necessarily a huge risk to just chip it in and go and get it.
Exactly. Face off won by Aiden Rush. Back up top, it's Matthew Mullen all the way across. There's an opportunity right there. Auerbach had to save it with the left pad. Back down the other end of the ice. Icing is called. It got over the line.
Number 14 there for Villanova. Matthew Mullen was really hustling trying to get to that puck.
Absolutely.
Only the best effort.
Face off again to the left of Auerbach.
Full change for Villanova here. Fresh legs on the ice.
First line again. Whenever you can get this line out, you'll want to get that line out. Skaggs Almost looked like he attempted the shot right off the face-off, did not work. It's given away by Ian Bowles, and Auerbach had to be quick to get it. Giazza and Auerbach had a little bit of miscommunication there. It was rectified just before any danger happened in front of the Temple net.
Almost found Giazza's stick in the glove.
Low shots so far in this game. We're 11 minutes, 31 seconds in. 6-3 the advantage for the Wildcats. Skaggs behind the net. Jack Skaggs all the way back out. Eludes Villanova's player at 77. Can't see exactly who that is. Because he was using a jersey of somebody else.
I believe that's Edward Klein. It said on the paper.
Beautiful.
He originally wears number 22.
Beautiful. This is why you're here, Dan. This is why
I like to think there's a few reasons I'm here, Dylan. We'll go with that.
Yeah. I'd like to think that too. The other way. Here comes the Wildcats. Big right pad save by Auerbach. Matthew Mullen was coming up there. Londonderry, Vermont native. Villanova has a lot of players from a lot of different places.
I was just going to say a lot of out-of-towners.
Tom Pinella on the right side. Pinella had to stop back. Was checked right there. No penalty to be called. And Nathaniel Brose, almost looked like him, and Christopher Wallach. We're trying to decide whose puck it was.
I thought Wallach had it in his glove. That's why I was like, is that not a closing your hand on the puck penalty?
Oh, a little bit of magic
right there.
My eyes
deceived me.
A little bit of magic right there. Face off. It's won back by Dern. Ryan Treves to play it. Off the boards, down deeper for Tom Pinella to get it. It's A.J. Ganella now. Churiano gets it up farther to Halevy. Richie Halevy with speed. Halevy gets by Treves. Halevy around the other side. Halevy still has an option back out top. It's Ganella. Ganella with a shot or a left pad save by Ara. Back into the middle. Has an opportunity. Shot. Backhander went wide of the net. Churiano had an opportunity. And it looks like it's covered by Auerbach.
Looked like he might have been interfered with there. For a second. Looked like he was having a lot of trouble getting back to the net. Couldn't really see through the scrum of players, but if he wasn't interfered with, Temple dodged the bullet because he was out of the net for a solid 3 seconds.
The third line out of the Wildcats. Giazza wins it back for Ryan Treves to play it. Treves around the boards, Brendan on Dick. Not the line change, the opposition that you want to be playing against if you're Villanova. The first line out.
Seems like Giazza's been spending a lot of time on
Giazza's been playing a lot in this game. Treves trying to move it up. Treves sloppy right there, but he does get the puck back. Farther into his defensive zone, almost lost the puck. Has to play it up. It's off the body of Christopher Wallach. No icing will be called here. Villanova to start the rush back out. It's Mark Trotta. Trotta off the boards. Charles Giazza plays it in. Offsides would have been called if they touched the puck. They had to tag up. Nick Van Allen just watches as A.J. Ganella speeds by. Back up the other way. It's Coe. Patrick Coe, one-on-one. Coe still trying to shoot it. Dumbach, a great defensive play right there. Brendan Ondick now. Ondick the other way. Across the neutral zone, getting past it. He gets through. Ondick trying to go and split through the defenseman. And Brose covers it up.
Number 25 here for Villanova, Christopher Wallach. A little extracurricular activity after the play. Refs really calling it loose.
You know, sometimes you like when it's called loose, but you want consistency. And I think that's what we're seeing so far from the refs.
Not sure if they have a whistle on them today. Haven't heard it yet.
Max Hucker cannot keep that puck in the zone. Patrick Coe watches him walk out and pass it back. Eventually it gets to Ryan Dumbach. Dumbach, pass across, deflected down, and here he comes the other way. Joey Duffy, he's offsides. Actually, it was played by a high stick.
The call was offside number 48, I believe, for Villanova. Yes, Patrick Casso, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, took down a Temple player right in front of the Temple bench and was not able to get up and out of the zone before the puck crossed the blue line. So I was looking for a penalty for interference over here. Didn't get it, but at least did not see an odd man rush because that would have, I'm sure, infuriated the Temple bench.
Puck bounces into the neutral zone. Jim Conway plays it across. Joe Resfelder back to Conway. A speeding George Clark over the middle and Clark on the left side. Clark into the slot. Big shot right there. And a big save by Auerbach. It keeps this a 0-0 game. He rips that shot. Here comes Jack Pierce the other way. Pierce trying to move to the left. Pierce tries to send it in the middle. Deflected in on goal. It almost went in off a defender. Prochowski just plays it right back in. Kneed down by Aiden Rush. Goes the other way. Just out the outreach of George Clark's stick. Ryan Dumbach is first to get there. And icing has been called.
What? That's probably the 5th or 6th time Villanova has fired the puck down the ice, and it's had the distance for icing. Devil hasn't been winning the races there, but just think of the opportunities you could have if you're winning these races. It's hustle.
It really is a lot of hustle right there. And George Clark, his shot is wicked. In the middle, Aiden Rush gets it. Rush, big slap shot, easy pickings for Ben Auerbach. You ever get where you're, Dan, you ever get when you're in a mix between two words?
Never.
Easy pickings right there. Don't you love that?
Yeah, it looked like that shot was going to go wide. Auerbach decided he was just going to snare it, take a face off here, move on from there.
Dangerous line out here for Villanova. John Dern wins it back. Ian Balls sending it around. It's taken away. Jumno Kim. Kim now plays it farther down to Skaggs. Skaggs plays it for Troy Donahue. And Prochowski takes it for the Owls and sends it off the boards down the zone. This is not going to go for an icing. Relieve the pressure, a little bit right there. And here comes Matthew Mullen into the neutral zone. That's taken away. Brendan Ondick now. Brendan Ondick skating alongside Ondick. Moves to his right. There's a shot. It's captured in the glove by Nathaniel Bros. Charles Giazza came together.
I love it.
You love it.
I love it.
You love how it goes.
You need to see more physicality.
I do think that. I think the Owls have played a little bit scared in some games this year.
Send a message. Go in, even if it's a second late. You never want to take a penalty, but just send a message. You are not going to come into our house and beat us up physically. If you're going to get out of here with a win, you're also going to get out of here bruised.
Ian Balls now. Defenseman of the Temple Owls into the neutral zone. Sends it on goal. Nathaniel Bros had to play it. It's taken, though. Edward Klein. Matthew Mullen now. Mullen spins back. Nick Van Allen is watching him every step of the way. It's to Klein. Klein over across to a speeding Troy Donahue. Off his stick. He has to go a little bit farther to get it. Donahue stops. He still has it. Donahue out in front. Almost went in off the back of Auerbach. Ian Balls now. Heart in the mouth moments for the Owls. You have the speed of Donahue, Skaggs, that first line really in general.
Nice job pushing that puck out.
Klein just backhands it weakly off the boards. Trebs plays it up to Brendan Ondick. Ondick couldn't do much with it. It's off the stick of Charles Giazza. Giazza sends it down deeper. Icing is waved off. They're going to say it just jumped over the stick of the Villanova player. All the way up, a quick line change. A pass all the way to Troy Donahue. He's onside. Donahue's shot. It's a weak one. Oh, it's given away back into the goal. Big save by Auerbach. Joey Duffy had a pristine opportunity in the slot over some sloppy plays by the Owls.
Auerbach, the eraser.
Again with those yumps. Ryan Dumbach puts Canella Bros. Miscommunication right there. Does get to Canella. Giving away Ferguson's shot. Ferguson's shot. It's low. Pierce was trying to crash the net. Bros, his rebound control has been suspect in this game.
3 words, Dylan. I love it. Crash the goalie.
Crash the goalie. That's all you want.
You know what? Hey, maybe you might take a couple jabs when you do it, but let Villanova know that you're here. Don't let them just be comfortable in their own zone. Push the pace. Get some pressure on there. Get shots on net. Get to the dirty areas. It's the only way you're going to win a game.
Ryan Dumbach, who has looked like a man possessed on the ice in this game.
About time.
Off the skates, goes all the way down to the Villanova zone. Sean Fowler to chase it.
Would have liked to see a nice big hit right there.
Ryan Dumbach. Dumbach has Fowler, but Dumbach's pass is intercepted. Villanova coming the other way. It's Wallach. It's given away, and it's sloppy play to Villanova's defense. The penalty will be called on the Owls. So it's going to be an elbowing call here that puts the Owls shorthanded. A 5-on-4 power play coming up. Ryan Dumbach coming together in the neutral zone with Richie Hallaby. Dumbach, it looks like he's the one that's going to get the penalty right here.
Let him know you're here. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it until we see some sustained physicality.
Now, Temple, they're a dangerous team shorthanded. In fact, you do have the leading man in the ACHA on shorthanded assist, Ryan Dumbach,
Would love to see one here.
in the penalty box.
Oh,
You
well,
gotta
we're not
watch
going to see
out.
one here.
Kim now sends it to Donahue, to Mullen. Mullen, thinking about the shot, decides to go down to Donahue, to Kim, behind the net. Tries watching him, Donahue, back out! Weak side, a close side shot. It's taken by Auerbach.
I'll live with that. I mean, keep the zone there, keep your stick in the passing lane, keep yourself in the passing lane, and force a weak shot from the corner like that. Not going to see many goals on shots like that.
Face off one, cleanly declined. Who gets it to Matthew Mullen. Down low. To Mullen again. Mullen, wrist shot deflected somewhere in the way. Villanova still has it. It's Klein. Klein and Mullen. Back and forth action from them. Kim now. Kim. Far side boards. Back up to Mullen. Mullen shot. It's down low all the way to the other side of the crease. Klein was not aware that there was a puck coming that way. Bros comes out really far to play that, trying to catch tempo on a change. Here comes Skaggs into the zone. Skaggs trying to split him. Skaggs still fighting for that puck. Puck sent down all the way back the other end. 53 seconds left in this fast-paced first period. 58 seconds left on the Dumbach elbowing minor.
This would be a carryover penalty as long as Villanova does not find the back of the net.
George Clark cuts into the middle of the ice. Clark still has it with a lot of speed. Pierce watches him. It goes back to Troiano. Excuse me. Troiano right there. Behind the net. Parisi. All the way back up top. Troiano. Villanova just playing catch with the puck. Conway now. Conway's shot. It's blocked. And here comes Brendan Ondick. 16 seconds left. Ondick has 2 shorthanded goals for the season so far. Ondick could not get away from the checking right there of Troiano. Excuse me again. Villanova, 6 seconds left. An opportunity here. Pass it across. There's a shot. Big block by Ryan Treves. And that's a way to end the period.
Play.
Ryan Treves with a huge block there on an odd man rush for the Wildcats. Keeps this a 0-0 game. 7 seconds left.
There's the hustle, Dylan.
There's the hustle that we wanted to see from this Temple Owls team. You want to see more of that. It's been a good game. Brendan Ondick coming over to talk to the referees. Thinks that
Looks
was
like he
a
does
penalty.
not agree with the call.
No, he thought, see on that play, Brendan Ondick thought he got hit up high in the head. Nothing happened there. Dumbach's even over to talk with it. But we will be right back here. This is a 0-0 game. Hello and welcome back to the second period of play between the Temple Owls and the Villanova Wildcats. The Owls coming to this one, 7 seconds left on the penalty kill. That's for Ryan Dumbach's elbowing minor. It's due to expire in 1 second. It's done. 5-on-5 again. Puck sent back out in front. Skaggs with a shot that rose just over the helmet of Auerbach over the net. Here we go again. There's another opportunity for the Wildcats. That was Jumdo Kim, and he covers it up.
The vibe coming out of the intermission here, these two teams do not seem to like each other very much right now.
Not at all.
And it's just, you can feel the energy coming from the Villanova bench. You can feel the energy coming from the Temple bench. I feel like this is going to be a Temple team coming out inspired. Dumbach was not happy at all at the end of the first intermission. Went over, tried to have a conversation with the refs, and they were not having it, essentially telling him they weren't.
Giazza, 3-on-1. There's a shot. It's a down low shot that's saved by Bros and covered up.
No,
Give it up.
Big play there. Just the refs essentially shrugged him off. We're like, we're not going to spend 10 minutes talking about a 2-minute penalty. And Dumbach's case was 2-minute penalties can lose us the game, and he's absolutely right. And that is the mindset I want him to have. Absolutely. Ryan Dumbach, get yourself fired up.
I love it. He's out there on the ice right now. Charles Giazza, too. Brennan Ondick, Nick Van Allen. Max Hucker as well. Giazza. His face-off win is just sent deeper for Matthew Mullen of the Wildcats to play. To Edward Klein, back to Mullen behind the net. Giazza watches him. His pass goes off the stick of Christopher Parisi, Bounce into the neutral zone. Aiden Rush just sends it deeper. Ryan Dumbach to get it, collected on his forehand. Waits behind the net, has to be quick there. Charles Giazza gets it. Brendan Ondick, a nice little dummy right there. Puck is still staying in the zone. It stayed on the line. Brendan Ondick could not get it free. Taken back by Villanova. Ondick still pressuring George Clark. Puck sent back up. Giazza hit along the boards, but Brendan Ondick gets it. Good forecheck by the Owls. Ondick loses the puck. Max Hucker cannot keep it in, and here come the Wildcats in the 2-on-1. Look out, George Clark. Clark passes it across. Oh, it was just over the stick of Christopher Parisi. Back out to the slide, it's still loose. Great play by Ryan Dumbach, and look at that play again. Dumbach, the game of the season for him.
From the ice, just having the effort and having the mindset to swat that puck.
Jared Giovanni coming down on the right side. Giovanni's attempt at a shot is blocked away by Reisfelder. Reisfelder and Giovanni still fighting for it. Giovanni, the much smaller man, 5'4", almost comes up with it. Gave Reisfelder a really bad time, and the Owls are able to get it. And Sean Fowler calmly gets it to Ryan Treves. Treves off the glass and back in. Line change for the Owls offensively here. Jack Pierce almost took it away. Reisfelder off the boards. Trying to break out to Trotta. Mark Trotta couldn't get that. It looks like it hit a player on the Villanova bench. Make an argument for too many men right there if it was lower, but nonetheless.
Face-off will go back into the Temple Owl zone. 18-14 left to play here in the second period.
Shots are 16-9 for the Wildcats. Both goalies perfect so far. John Dern thrown all out of the face-off dot. It's won back by the Wildcats. Good play by Luke Prochowski, though, after that loss, to immediately follow up with a nice stick check. Christopher Wallach now. Wallach over the blue line. Wallach on the backhand. Can't get it anywhere. Wallach has some options. Over the way across. It's Troiano. Troiano's shot. It's out of play. As soon as we have this A.J. Ganella.
First puck I've seen that's actually gotten out of play, not into the bench.
So A.J. Ganella, here's a funny thing about him. First 2 seasons, 0 points.
Man.
0 points.
How are you still on a team? You must be very good defensively.
Hey, you might be.
Have to be, otherwise you're not going to find yourself on a hockey team.
First point this season. Ganella off the corner board, back into the middle. No stick can get onto it. It's Wallach now. Wallach's shot is taken away by John Dern, and Dern 3-on-2 for the Owls if they hurry. They just send it in. John Dern. Bros has to play it. Prochowski giving him a little bit of worries. Puck out. Temple cannot find it. And it bounces over the stick. 2-on-1 for the Wildcats coming the other way. It's Patrick Coe. Coe shot. Big save by Auerbach on the blocker side. And Balls now. Balls still trying to get it free. Eric Brotman on there. Brotman, a lot of players fighting for that puck. Villanova wins it, however, behind the net. Finding options out in front. Duffy couldn't get there. Tom Piniella now. Patrick Coe's attempt to send it deeper doesn't work. And John Dern gets it free into the neutral zone. He goes. This is going to be no icing as Bros played it. A quick out pass. Could not see it. Coming the other way. It looks like offsides will be called. Waiting to touch the puck. Delayed offsides. And because of that, play continues. Some odd play, Ryan Trebs. The ice quality of this game does not look that good. You see it, the puck just laying down the ice a lot. Matthew Mullen could not get by the stick check of Jason Ferguson. Ferguson, the oldest player on this team. A little bit of hand-eye coordination, gets the puck. Oh my word, here's Troy Donahue. Donahue almost got away with that. That was some dipsy-do magic in the air. Brendan Ondick smoothly gets out to Charles Giazza. Giazza cannot get onto it. Giazza gets it back. Charles Giazza now. Giazza's shot hit a body in front. Brendan Ondick now. Ondick just sends it for the cycle game to continue. Nick Van Allen could not get to the puck, and Edward Klein is over to it. Jumno Kim gets Jack Skaggs. Skaggs taken away by Dumbach. He saw the pass well. Ryan Dumbach now on the left side. Dumbach into the middle. He was looking for Nick Van Allen, but Jack Skaggs was over to get it. Jason Ferguson keeps it in. Ferguson shot with some traffic in front. It doesn't even get on net. Back and forth action here. Here come the Wildcats. It's Kim. Kim to Skaggs. Skaggs going in the slot. Back to Kim. Kim trying to go back to Skaggs. He should have taken the shot right there. He did it. Here comes Klein. Klein shot going all the way back in the slot. And he scores. It's Troy Donahue.
It's another case of Temple needing to get the puck out of the zone there. Got it to the blue line, but not out. And then that's what happens. A man all alone right in front of Ben Auerbach. Knows what to do with the puck.
Troy Donahue scores that one, but all that play came from Edward Klein. The defenseman, instead of taking the shot, went for a pass in the slot. And we have a 1-0 game for the Wildcats. Their 18th shot of the game, it's in. No longer perfect is Auerbach. Dumbach plays the body into the boards of Christian Parisi. Jared Giovon trying to get back up. Shot, it's off the top of the glass, did not go out of play. Sean Fowler almost looked scared there. Another big hit by Ryan Dumbach. Looks like a man possessed tonight. Max Hucker off the boards, but it's taken away by Russfelder. Aiden Rush now. Rush has a man all the way to the other side. Rush just plays it back for himself. Max Hucker again trying to play it. Rush now gets the puck. Backhander shot. Or pass, excuse me, a shot. Just went well wide. That was a broken play that Villanova almost capitalized on. Wildcats, they look good. Fowler. Into the neutral zone it goes. Sent back in for Auerbach to play. It's Max Hucker who comes back. They get the puck, and Hucker has Rush coming on him. It's kept in by Villanova, but momentarily, Jack Pierce.
Gotta be a trip. Oh, we have delayed penalty in the back.
We do have a delayed penalty coming up. A tripping call will be the one we get. And Temple will be going on to the power play. You got to look for some guys like Ryan Dumbach to really show up here, because Dumbach has 2 goals on the year on the power play. And here's the thing. Dumbach, he's looking like a man who will score on that power play.
Like you said, a man on a mission, a man possessed, whatever you want to call it. I didn't see the arm go up initially here. I'm looking at it like somebody's got to see it.
It was from the referee all the way in the back of the play. Giazza wins the faceoff. Brendan Ondick to Ryan Dumbach. Dumbach plays it off the sideboards. Van Allen in the corner. Van Allen looking in the corner boards. Poor play. Klein gets to it. Edward Klein now in the corner, keeping the puck pressed against the wall. Nick Van Allen to try and get it out, and a great bit of skill from Edward Klein. And that puck's all the way back to the other side. Ryan Dumbach has to be quick because Troy Donahue's over to get it. Troy Donahue lifts the stick of Dumbach. Dumbach could not get back to him. There's another shot. That's a weird play right there. That was not something you expected to happen. Troy Donahue got that shot off. Yell Dumbach, he's having such a great game. you just expect him to get that.
Yeah. Not going to make every play. Need to get the puck here. Temple's on a power play. Does not look like it. But.
Nick Van Allen now. Van Allen trying to get it back up to Yazek. Yazek does eventually get it. Keeps it into the zone. Ryan Trebs trying to skate over to it in deep. He's able to just chop it. Van Allen, big hit behind the net. No call. Auerbach has to play as the puck set down the end of the ice.
45 seconds remaining on the power play here. Need to get something going. It'll be a huge momentum swing if Temple can just get nothing.
Dumbach, Ryan Trev to Charles Giazza, who quickly plays it to Brendan Ondick. Ondick could not receive the pass brilliantly. Bros all the way out to play it. Nathaniel Bros now. Brendan Ondick, who never even entered the offensive zone, calmly gets it back to himself. Ondick should have played it across, did not. 18 seconds left. Wasted opportunity right here if they can't get anything going. One last rush for the Owls. It's Ryan Dumbach with a lot of speed through the neutral zone. Dumbach keeping it for himself. Dumbach getting checked, still has the puck. Sean Fowler's able to try and get it. Fowler and Dumbach. Fowler comes free with it. Fowler. Power play is over. 5-on-5. It's Giovann. Giovann goes down low. Dumbach protects him. Jack Pierce. Board play. Puck is still no ones. Big hit by Giovann. Keeps the puck. No, it was not kept in the zone. Sean Fowler. It was in the air. The referees called that offside.
Interesting call there. I mean, definitely a tough call to make.
It's definitely
a cuff tall.
A cuff tall. Hey, by the way, guess what I didn't remember to do?
What didn't you remember to do? The score. Just pretend I didn't see it.
All right, I will pretend you didn't see it. John Dern didn't see that face-off win. Tom Pinella's shot in, gets deflected off of Aiden Rush. Ryan Treps try and play, but here comes the other way. It's Parisi, Christian Parisi, all the way to Rush. Rush! There's a shot in the goal! Went from forehand to backhand. And over the blocker, it went of our box. 2-0 to the Wildcats with 11:46 left in this middle frame of play.
Lack of communication there. 2-1, 2-3 center. Both Temple Owls took the puck carrier, leaving Villanova player all on his own right in front of Auerbach, who had no chance.
Broken play, defensive lapse by the Owls. It ends up being 2-0 to the Wildcats. This is not what you expected.
Need to get one before the end of the period. You can go. You just need to get something. Need to get momentum going in your direction, because Villanova just has been outplaying Temple this entire game. Temple hasn't had really any sustained pressure at all. That's not going to be enough.
Face off all the way out. It's going to come right back into the offensive zone for the Owls. No change here, remember. That puck goes out of play in that defensive zone. There will be no change
for
call.
Anybody? Oh, no.
No,
Temple can change.
Correct. It's just for Villanova, the team that sends it out of the zone.
Big opportunity here.
Can they capitalize?
Chance to answer right after the Villanova goal.
Ryan Treves plays it in. It's going to be played by A.J. Ganella. His opportunity to get it out goes to Brendan Ondick. Ondick to Giazza. Giazza shot. Rose well wide over the nets. Ondick could not get it. It's Aiden Rush. Rush lost the puck. Brendan Ondick was coming on him. Rush still has it. Backhands it. It's Clark. Lost it. Ian Balls now. Ian Balls into the neutral zone. Has speed. Sends it deeper. Nick Van Allen trying to forecheck and get that puck free for his Owls. He's able to do it, but the referee gets in the way of that. That's just poor positioning by the
officiating.
referee. Charles Giaz is almost getting up. And you don't want to say it's poor officiating, but you got to get out of the way.
It's literally your job to not be in the way of the puck. You have two jobs. Three jobs. Call penalties, drop the puck, stay out of the way.
I'm sure it's a little bit more than just that, but I understand. Keep the flow of the game going. You know what I'm saying. Dumbach's stick was being held right there by Mark Trotta, but no call on the ice. Puck sent around. Jared Giovann will try to get up to it. Giovann was preparing for a hit from Edward Klein. Goes back. David Triano. Back up. Mullen all the way across the Klein. Klein, there's a deflection right in front. Auerbach had to be quick to get that with the right pad.
I believe that went off Giazza's stick in front.
Dumbach trying to get it all the way to Sean Fowler. It's taken away by Mullen. Back all the way to the other side, Joey Duffy. Duffy backhand, back into the middle, into the slot. It's still loose. Where is it? Auerbach cannot get it. No whistle, and finally a whistle. Dumbach and Mark Trotta going at each other. It looks like this is a matchup that we have seen a lot throughout this night.
I want to keep seeing it.
I do too.
I'm going to go out and say it. This game is being poorly officiated. It's awful. I don't like to be that guy who criticizes the officials, because obviously they have a hard job. But that last one holding stick, it's right in front of you. Make the call. You have a whistle for a reason.
Giovanni trying to get that free. Max Hucker now. Hucker, Jack Pierce. Good play by Patrick Coe, a Milwaukee native. Joey Duffy trying to send it to the middle into the blue paint. Ben Auerbach reaches out to get that puck. Max Hucker coming together with Eric Brotman.
Late hack on Ben Auerbach there by, they say Huckman of Villanova?
Hucker.
My bad, Mr. Coyle.
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
I was waiting for the Mr. Coyle is my dad.
Hucker behind the net, getting pestered on the stick of Joey Duffy. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Sean Fowler now. Fowler with speed. Sends it deeper. Nathaniel Brose. It goes over his stick. Matthew Mullen playing it up. Speed by Fowler. Fowler finds Brachowski in the middle. It has to be deflected up front. He doesn't know where it is. Another shot off the post. Nathaniel Brose did not see it. The shot attempt hit the post. Oh, so close to getting a nice break there.
Fowler was a man on a mission on that play and almost single-handedly cut the lead in half.
There's been some players who have had standout evenings. They just need to catch. This second period has not been great for the Owls. For some players, though, they've looked great as per usual. Ryan Dumbach is one of those players. He has the puck, trying to start the breakout. Brachowski, poor pass there. He gets it back, sends it into the zone. Nathaniel Brose again out to get it. Brose, he's been playing a lot of these pucks, and it's helping the Wildcats get their rush going. Their breakout game has been strong. Going across, able to get free. It's Reisfelder. Reisfelder got by the entire Owls team, it seemed. Reisfelder still has the puck, still moving. Reisfelder just hits it deeper. The Wildcats behind the net, it's Kim. Kim spinning free. Kim goes back up top. It's Jim Conway. Conway shot, looks for a deflection. It did deflect, very high in the air. Dumbach could not get it. Skaggs could. Jack Skaggs comes together with John Dern. He gets it free to Donahue behind the net. Conway looks for an option, and the puck goes off his stick and into the neutral zone. Temple to regroup. Skaggs just sends it in. Donahue's going to be the first one to get there for the Wildcats. Donahue back into the middle. No one there, going all the way to the other end of the ice. Tom Piniella using his speed. Brose is out to play it. He plays it back to Skaggs. Right back in they come. It's Kim. Jumno Kim now. Kim back into the blue paint. There's another backhand try by Donahue. It doesn't go. All the way back out to Donahue. Donahue with a shot. Had no angle there. Auerbach kept it all out. Dumbach now. Dumbach couldn't find the puck. Jumno Kim. Puck just stays on the ice. Shot from Conway. Hits Pinella's stick. It was a weak one anyway. Balls backhands it. Piniella did not see the speeding Christopher Parisi coming. Into the corner boards. Battle still going on. You've seen this a lot in this game. Back out. There's a shot. Big blocker save. Back in the middle. And it goes off the back of Auerbach and in. It's Jumno Kim's goal.
There's no goal there.
No
that puck
goal.
Stayed out.
Jumno Kim.
Villanova signaled goal. The officials have not.
Well.
As of now, that is no goal.
Jumno Kim thought he scored.
Villanova still thinks they scored out here at center ice.
I think it's a lot closer than we think.
Oh, I think it was very close, but that puck did not appear to find the back of the net. Then when Auerbach moved, it was in the blue paint. Did not look like anybody got behind him to knock it out, so.
Both teams catching some breaks here. Back out. There's a shot looking for a deflection. Almost went in. I don't even think it hit something. I think it hit Auerbach, and he had no idea where it went. But nonetheless, here comes Brendan Ollendick. Trying to find Nick Van Allen, cannot do so. Wallach trying to play it up, start this breakout. He does. 3-on-1 for the Wildcats again. Clark trying to find Parisi, could not do it. Parisi's attempt at swinging it back and in front does not work. Van Allen, his breakout play does not work. Giaz has to swing around and backhand it. Nick Van Allen recollects the puck. Van Allen cross into the slot, loses the puck at the last moment, however. To the neutral zone. Trev's had to be quick to keep the speeding Villanova A.J. Ganella from getting into it. Aiden Rush now with speed into the zone. Under the goal line. Rush trying a backhand pass out in front. Doesn't work. Villanova pressuring for the majority of this second period. George Clark gets pestered by Ryan Treves among the boards. off the skate of Nick Van Allen, but he recollects it all alone. Van Allen on the left side. Charles Giazza slowly coming up. Van Allen just waiting for some players of the Owls to give him some assistance. Giazza looked like a man without any motive to get that puck right there.
I think he was looking for a penalty there. Wasn't going to get it, but
offsides will be called if Jack Pierce did not collect himself and regroup. Here comes Villanova the other way. It's Wallach. Wallach sends it to the opposite side. Line change for the Wildcats. Ryan Treves looking for an option. Over across the middle of the ice. Giovanni collects it and just sends it in deeper off his stick. Mullen is forced to play it. Mark Trotta now. Trotta, Jack Pierce was coming in on him. Giovanni on him. Giovanni, big hit right there. Giovanni's looked great too in this game. Ferguson now. Cannot find Fowler. Edward Clark. There's a lot of plays that just cannot be found. Delayed offsides being called. Jason Ferguson for the Owls to start the breakout. Ferguson off the boards. Jack Pierce will try to swing it in. Cannot do it. Mark Trotta could barely find it. It bounces over the stick of Jack Pierce. It looks like no one can get it out of the neutral zone. Fowler then gets it. Fowler loses the puck. Crazy action going on right here. It's finally kind of kicked away into the Temple zone, but Temple does recollect it. Ryan Treves now. Treves on goal on Nathaniel Bros. Bros quick to play it. You got to be quick here because they saw that the Temple Owls were going on a line change. Nathaniel Bros, him being able to play the puck is giving Villanova a lot of attempts at a breakout and an odd man opportunity.
The definition of a difference maker in this game so far. 3:58 remaining here in the second period. Villanova with the lead, 2-0.
Temple has 11 shots in this game.
It's awful. No other way to put it. Ben Auerbach, 2 goals allowed on 25 shots. That is not that poor of a ratio. I mean, it's just about on par with the season so far. A little bit better, that would be, than a .902 coming into the game.
Shot from the point.
Nice
there was
there.
a rebound. It was kicked away by Max Hucker. Coe finds Brotman. Brotman shot. It was saved. Dern gets the puck, but Delphi back out in front all the way to the point. It's Rossfeller. Rossfeller with a shot. Looked like Delphi was trying to screen. Auerbach almost was able to work. Jim Conway pinches. Conway below the net. Max Hucker. They come together. And Buck in the corner. Conway back out. It's Rossfeller. Rossfeller is trying to collect the puck and get a shot. Doesn't work. Ryan Dumbach now. Dumbach, remember, he has a lot of will to win this game. Ryan Dumbach on the left side. Big check on the corner boards on Dumbach.
Down.
And Dumbach is very slow getting up. He's limping a little bit on that right leg. He looks fine, however. Charles Giazza cannot keep the puck in. Dumbach right back to have a defensive play there. And Giazza's attempt to clear it does not work. You got to be careful. Pinello is looking for the block. Oh! Robert Coe trying to find Eric Brotman out in front. Doesn't work. Hand pass would have been called if Villanova or Temple touched it. Troy Donahue back into the zone. Donahue skating. Brachowski over his stick. Jack Skaggs couldn't get to it. And Luke Brachowski now. Brachowski 3-on-2 for the Owls if they hurry. They can't hurry, though. They just sends it in instead.
They can't or they won't?
Well, that's a good question. Puck sent all the way up. Ryan Treves speeds to keep this puck from going out into the neutral zone. The Owls, Charles Giazza racing over to it. Ganella has the puck, calmly plays it, and that's something that Villanova's been great with. It's the breakout. Ian Balls, Jack Skaggs, Balls, and was that one of the first times that an icing was called and a Villanova player was not able to
probably,
beat
you
them
can
out?
definitely count it on one hand how many times Temple has won a hustle play to get an icing call.
Face off to the left of Nathaniel Bros. Bros, a native of Arlington, Massachusetts. Face-off is won by the Wildcats, and here comes Donahue the other way. Donahue on balls. Donahue gets by balls. Donahue shot just wide of the net. It was a close opportunity. Donahue from behind the net trying to find Jack Skaggs is not able to do so. Wallach plays it in deeper. Back up. Skaggs playing it from the backhand of his stick, popping it into the air. Skaggs backhands it. Top circle. There's a shot. It rose over the net. Wallach now. Wallach plays it in deeper for Kim. All the way to the other side. Here's a shot. Hits the roof. and finally comes back down to the ice.
I'd like to see some Temple players start cheating towards center ice a little bit on some of these plays. You're down 2-0. You need to make something happen. Try and get out on the break. What's the worst that could happen? You can go down 3. I mean, at this point, you do not look like you have any horse in this race. It's a one-man show as of now. You need to do something to get some momentum, and if you don't, a third goal is not going to matter.
They just look outmatched right now. Face-off won by Villanova. Coming in, it's Parisi. Parisi trying to find Russ. Russ on his knees. He's trying to backhand it. And Ryan Dumbach with speed across the center ice circle. Dumbach shot! It's wide. Bros just dove out. He really went out behind the net to grab that puck.
If he didn't get it, they were going to be in trouble because he was
down and out.
Yeah, he did not look like he was getting back into the crease very quickly. So
Auerbach, he's had a high workload so far in this season. You feel bad for him a little bit.
It's tough. It's a hard knock life for Ben Auerbach.
Pierce wins the face-off. Fowler sends it in deeper. Pierce cannot reach Edward Klein there, and Matthew Mullen spins from Pierce, finds himself some space. Mullen gets by Giovanni. Matthew Mullen still has it. It's hit away, however, right near the broadcast booth. Parisi with speed. Sean Fowler, big hit by Fowler. Comes free to Giovanni. Giovanni's pass goes through the skates of Clark. Temple going the other way. Fowler's shot in the glove, and Sean Fowler, he's had a great game as well.
It's a nice shot there. I mean, I almost said cross ice. Not a cross ice shot, but the angle shot. You could have easily seen the Villanova goaltender have not been able to handle that. Then you have a rebound chance and maybe you can make something happen. Just let's get the puck on net.
Sean Fowler, 33 points in 17 games for Owen J. Roberts High School last season. So far in this season, 2 assists, 2 points, has not scored a goal. He looks like him and Dumbach, they've looked great tonight. Dumbach loses the puck, however. Villanova has the puck dangerously. Big save by Auerbach in the glove.
Calm, cool, and collected. Ben Auerbach here to save the day. 31.5 seconds.
This has definitely been a great game, I'd say, from Ben Auerbach.
I would agree. I mean, he's faced 28 shots, 2 goals allowed. Not a whole lot more you can ask from him. What you need is Temple's offense to get itself going.
Into the slot, there's a shot, big right pad save from Auerbach, but the rebound was in the slot. It's recollected by Halevy, and Nick Van Allen goes the other way. Van Allen on the right side, Halevy was going at him. Just shot right on goal from outside the neutral zone. Van Allen gets it back. Van Allen looking for options as he looked up. A puck was taken away. Dumbach wins it. Back into Giazza. Giazza has some space. Giazza shot! It rose over the net. Ryan Treves. Dumbach keeps it in for just 1 second. And with 1 second left,
that'll do
that's it. That will do it. That was really good in timing by me saying for 1 second. 1 second was left. At the end of 2, ladies and gentlemen, the score is 2-0 to the Wildcats. It's 29-13. The shot advantage for Villanova. This game, it looks terrible. We will be right back. It's not a pretty one. Hello and welcome back to the third period of action here on the TOS Network. This game is being uploaded to Good Night Good Hockey, the YouTube channel, gnghockey.com. Face-off is won by the Wildcats, but immediately taken away. Brendan Aldick trying to stick it through. He dove right there, and a quick start to a period that needs that kind of hustle from the Owls.
I was hoping we'd get a trip there. Looked like got a stick underneath the legs of the Temple player there. No call. Like you said, great start. 6 seconds in, offensive zone draw. Let's get something going.
Giazza, Matthew Mullen now for the Wildcats. Mullen has nowhere to go. Giazza almost got it away. It was just out of the outreach of a stick. And it's taken away. Brendan Ondick, his shot was deflected before it even got close to the net. Van Allen played it for Ondick. Brendan Ondick to Nick Van Allen. Van Allen backhander trying to go back out into the slot. No one there. Kept into the zone. Max Hucker did it. Nick Van Allen below the net. Van Allen plays it further ahead to Charles Giazza. Giazza's pass goes right back to him. Having some trouble. Brendan Ondick. Brendan Ondick trying to walk back out into the slot. Troy Donahue takes it away. Max Hucker is able to barely, almost kept it in. It actually came out to the neutral zone. And here comes Edward Klein for the Wildcats. Skaggs now. Jack Skaggs, Jack Pierce coming together. Skaggs almost got the better of Pierce, but Dumbach was there to just clear it as far as Joe Russfelder. And Troy Donahue now, his shot, I don't think Auerbach saw it as it rose over the net. Another shot deflected off of Ian Balls, rolled behind the net for an opportunity from Donahue. Puck is bouncing. Aiden rushes over to it. Rush keeps the cycle game going for the Wildcats. Back into the slot. Ian Balls takes it away. Balls falls down. Looks like he almost got tripped up there. Clean ice sheet, remember. Jack Pierce. Pierce gets the puck swatted away by Joe Russfelder. Sean Fowler keeps it from going out. Wildcats should get it out of the zone and does get it over the sticks of the Temple players to Christopher Parisi. Parisi stops, waits. Parisi still going behind. Parisi in the zone. Parisi's pass went off of his own player. It was basically stopped by Russfelder. Aiden Rush in the corner boards. Pierce is on him. Dumbach is too. Dumbach, he didn't see where he was passing. Aiden Rush is over to it. Rush gives it back. It's Conway. Conway's shot. Blocked before it got to the net. Taken back by Villanova. It's George Clark. Clark stops in the corner. Clark still has it. Clark working his way out. His shot deflected. Aiden Rush. Dumbach trying to clear it. Is able to do it. It comes under the glove of Joe Russfelder. Sean Fowler was skating hard there to get the puck from Jim Conway. Didn't happen, however. Big check in the middle of the ice. A penalty will be called. Sean Fowler there. I really want to know what that penalty will be. It was a hard hit. It's a board.
Yeah.
I didn't quite see it as the play was going a little bit ahead. Dan, did you?
I caught the end of it. I mean, I peeked over right as it was being delivered. It did look like a board. So, I mean, not really seeing any complaints from Temple. Not hearing any complaints from the Temple bench. Guilty as charged. Huge penalty kill here.
Matthew Mullen to the near side boards. Below the net. Trying to send out front was Troy Donahue. It's kept in by the Wildcats. Edward Klein. Klein has some space. Klein with the shot. It rips it wide. Matthew Mullen at the right point. Lost the puck momentarily. Charles Giazza hit up high. Giazza still getting the puck. Tries to send it farther ahead for Nick Van Allen. Van Allen skating over, but Nathaniel Brose again comes out, and his puck playing ability again helping the Wildcats.
Pass just a little bit too far out in front of Van Allen, or we would have had a break.
Troy Donahue actually tripped over the puck.
That's offside.
Offsides. He couldn't keep his skate on the blue line, and if you're Donahue, you want that one back.
1:21 remaining in the power play. Are you a believer, Dylan?
Am I a believer? It's only 2 goals. Shot advantage in that second period was 20-4 for Villanova.
Sticking with the song, I'm definitely tired of the way that things have been in this game. So,
oh my word.
We'll see.
Edward Klein. Donahue at the point. Momentum taking him backwards. Mullen spins to Klein. Klein at the circle. Klein all the way across. Donahue back to Mullen. Mullen with the shot. It hit a body in front. Nick Van Allen's able to come to it and swat at it to get out of the zone. 53 seconds still remain on this minor. Ryan Trebs waits, sends all the way down, but only as far as Matt Mullen's glove.
Temple only get a partial change off of that clear.
Skaggs waits for some options. It's Edward Klein. Klein going in. Klein trying to go into the middle of the ice. Couldn't get that.
Number 19, Max Tucker, has been on the ice for a long time here.
Junmo Kim. Kim, low shot. No deflection there. Another shot into the middle. Where is it? It looked like there were some bodies out front who could have gotten a stick on it. Nothing going on there. Back out to Klein. Klein looking for options. Back out to the point. Here's a ripper of a shot. Nick Van Allen got his stick in the way. It's Kim. Back up to Troy Aino. Excuse me, there's a deflection. Big save out in front. Auerbach with another big save. And he covers it up.
Ben Auerbach.
That's
the man, the myth, the legend, the eraser. That's what we'll go with. Unbelievable save. Just 2 seconds remaining in the boarding minor here. Temple will get back to even strength. Hopefully get on the board sometime soon.
Conway's shot, it hit a body. Giovanni backhands it. Power play over for the Villanova Wildcats. Ryan Dumbach in the corner now. Dumbach getting pressured by Villanova. It's Trotta over to it. Mark Trotta and him have had history in this game. They're talking. Nothing going on there. Giovanni, his breakout play, it's taken away. Almost dangerous right there. He needs some help. Ferguson's over. Giovanni sends it to a no man's land. Sean Fowler's first to get to it. Fowler had to avoid the check by Troiano. Comes out. Jim Conway just sends it farther. Ferguson, Jason Ferguson needs to be a little more careful with that puck.
Not a very smart pass out into the center of the ice there.
Trotta. Conway, slap shot all the way into the zone. Ferguson backhands it, trying to get to Giovanni. Did not go to him. Ryan Dumbach with speed on the right side carries it in. Dumbach 6 ahead, trying to get that pass back from Sean Fowler. It was a smart idea. Nothing going on there, and that puck still staying free in the neutral zone. And here comes Reisfeller. Reisfeller trying to find Coe. Nothing going on there. Coe back into the middle. A shot from Duffy would not go. With speed, Brachowski, big hit against the boards, and his head actually hit the stanchion. Back to Duffy. Duffy, in shot, save Auerbach.
If anything's a board.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Brachowski, it's a hit that it has an unfortunate ending. That's why they have the cushion there. After in the NHL, Zdeno Chara took Max Pacioretty into the boards. Without that cushion, yeah, it was bad.
Not pretty. CTE isn't really studied in hockey as much as it is other sports, but the threat is real when you're seeing hits like that.
Face-off won by Villanova. There's a shot, well wide. Playing it in is Ganella to Coe, Robert Coe, swinging it out to nobody in front. Ian Bowles actually got it behind the net. John Dern faked him, goes to the forehand. Dern now to Brachowski off the boards. Brachowski stood up at the blue line. Icing to be called here.
Are you a fan of the no-touch icing?
It's more of a hybrid icing.
It's
hybrid icing
I like the
here.
touch-up.
It's dangerous.
It is, but I still like it. I think it's part of the game.
Okay. I understand that.
Give me a little bit of the old school. I mean, trust me, I want to protect players just as much as the next
Talking
guy,
about
but
CTE, then he's like, safety. Who cares? Joey Duffy.
Safeties are for football.
Oh, wow. Robert Coe trying to give a little bit of a how do you do to the balls. It doesn't work. And now Chiazza to Nick Van Allen. This is the opportunity they need. Van Allen back into the middle. On Dick. No shot taken. Great defensive play by A.J. Ganella. No call made. Coaches on the Temple bench want one. Nothing happening there.
Number 10, Brandon Ondick, definitely looked like he was interfered with.
Chiazza.
You
Ryan
stay
Treves
down.
now. Sent into the zone. Off the gloves of some Wildcats. Into play it is Edward Klein. Ian Balls now. Balls. His shot is down low. Chiazza with the rebound shot. Off the skate again of Aiden Rush. And Rush takes it up on the rush. On the right side. Aiden Rush still in. Trying to go into the middle. There's a shot. Big save again on the blocker of Auerbach. Auerbach. Big again. Keeps the Owls in this one. Nick Van Allen on the left side. Has some speed. Van Allen comes on in. He overskated the puck. Mullins over to play it. Chiazza gets it. Chiazza Sends it in for Van Allen. Van Allen tries to go in the middle. Giazza can't fish it free. Giazza swat at it. It's blocked away by Mullen. Back and forth action in this third period of play. My word.
Giazza had a goal on his first chance if it didn't get blocked on its way there. Villanova goalie was nowhere close to making that save.
12 minutes left in this game. 2-0 is the score. Given away by Hucker. Dangerously in the middle. It's kept away by Dumbach. Aiden Rush has an opportunity. There's a shot well wide of the net. Villanova can't capitalize and make this a 3-goal game. The next goal is huge. Mullen now. Mullen shot score. Matthew Mullen shot. Got by the glove of Ben Auerbach. It's 3-0 to the Wildcats. Like I just said, the next goal is huge.
That goal was huge.
That goal could be the one that puts Temple with another loss in the column and their first loss, their first game against an ECHA opponent in the regular season.
Just no excuse for that. You have to get the puck out of the zone. I'm going to start learning how to say that in different languages. And it's just need to find a way to get the point across.
Je parle un peu français. Yo hablo un poco español.
I'm not a doctor.
My word. Temple down by 3. The Wildcats are right now en route for a shutout.
I sure hope not.
Maybe I just jinxed it. Off the boards, it eludes Giovan's reach. Behind the net, Dumbach's going to chase it, but Troy Donahue over to get it. Donahue and Dumbach meet. Puck is kept into the zone. Dumbach keeps Donahue from getting to the puck. Jason Ferguson now. Ferguson is puck up to Giovanni, eludes him again. Back out to center ice for Reisfelder to hold. Just put back into the zone, and the refs, is that puck out of play? It might be.
That it is, Dylan. That it is.
Thank you.
Just, it's ugly. I mean, Dumbach having words with the ref. You gotta play better. It's just all there is to it.
Ryan Dumbach is tied for 5th coming into this game, tied for 5th in the ACHA in assists. He's actually 1 point off the total lead. Dumbach, even though by his standards, he wishes he could play better. The numbers don't always tell the whole story. You need a little bit of an observation with the numbers, and then you have to look with an eye test.
So it's amazing how big that block in front of the Villanova net turned out to be, because if Giazza gets that goal, it's 2-1.
Still time here. Not much, though. Temple needs some options right here. Unbelievable play by Troiano to keep that puck from going out of the zone. Finally does into center ice. Jim Conway, opposite side dump. Auerbach's over to just tap it. Balls, it's taken away. Balls trying to come back to him. Cannot work. Man goes down for Villanova. Into the middle on the backhand. Another opportunity Auerbach has to save. Back into the slot. Save again by Auerbach. He covers it up. Opportunities in front for Richie Hallaby. And there's some action going on here.
Only way I think we could put it, Dylan, midnight is coming both literally and figuratively for Temple tonight.
You can't see me on the broadcast.
He is very disappointed in that one.
I mean, yeah, I am. It's true. But yeah, I am disappointed in that one.
11:33 here in Philadelphia.
Are we Philadelphia?
We are Philadelphia.
We're in the Philadelphia metropolitan region. Face-off won by Giazza and the Owls, but taken away from Max Hucker and stripped very easily. It's Duffy all the way across. Big block by Dumbach in the slot. We've criticized Ryan Dumbach in a few games this season, but this game, even though no goals have been scored as a result of anything he's done, Temple hasn't scored anything, Ryan Dumbach has played pretty well.
Have a scrum here right in front of the Temple bench. It's like Van Allen getting into it. Number 2 of Villanova.
Brendan Ondick to Charles Giazza. Giazza stops. Giazza has some space. Giazza's shot deflects and goes wide of the net. Bros comes out to play it. You know, the one thing I think about Nathaniel Bros that really stands out to me in this game is the fact that he is aggressive. He's always going for that puck. If that puck comes within a radius of around 10 feet of that goal,
if he can reach it, he's getting it.
He's getting it. That's what I'm saying. Don't even, I mean, you can't even forget the whole time. Every time he's played it with a stick.
Shots 36-15 in favor of Villanova here.
Allen to the middle. Giazza, there's a shot. Big save by Bros. Brendan Ondick had an opportunity in the slot. Bros said no.
Right-handed robbery, Dylan. Insane.
Again, I'm disappointed in your idioms. Dumbach with a shot from the point. Almost went in. It was hard to see for Bros. Max Hucker keeps it in just barely. Charles Giazza. Giazza looking for Nick Van Allen, but Matthew Mullins over to get it. Edward Klein for the Wildcats. Klein falls down as his clearing attempt does go to Duffy, or excuse me, it goes back in. Stops, trying to find somebody. Clark cannot find anyone. Brendan Ondick now. Ondick floats it. Giazza had no idea where it was, and Brendan Ondick with speed 2-on-1 for the Owls. Ondick handles the puck. Ondick trying to go across. Nobody going on for the Owls right there. You got to shoot. You've got to shoot.
Just got to get pucks on net.
2-on-1 for the Wildcats. George Clark has it. George Clark to Aiden Rush in the slot. Saved by Arabach. Dumbach and Rush are coming together. I think you can say with Auerbach, it was a great save, but that puck kind of just floated into his glove.
Puck might have found him slightly more than he found the puck.
A little bit. 8:31 left in this final period of play. What's up next for each team? Well, it's a date with each other again. Tomorrow it's at Hatfield Ice. Villanova plays host to the Owls in their final meeting of this season.
Hopefully Temple can get off to a better start in that game than they did in this one.
You know, I was taking a look at the upcoming schedule, and right now, in the first two games coming back from the winter break in the spring semester for the Owls, if it started today, they play a ranked team in Rhode Island.
It's tough.
A ranked team. Skaggs, nice little backhand pass, finds no one. It's Sean Fowler. Fowler just sends it in. Fowler comes together with Conway. John Dern now. Dern trying to play it from his backhand to his forehand in the corner. Doesn't work for him. Comes out to Dern, however, in the face-off dot. Again, Bowles collects it at center ice. Bowles sends it in. The one thing I don't like with Temple is that they're playing a lot of shots into opposite sides. Like, they're not going into the middle of the ice. They're not going into a Route 1 drive to the net. The one thing, that's an issue with Temple, in my opinion.
I 100% agree. The thing I want to see now, I want to see Temple start to take these losses personally. You are getting embarrassed at home by teams that are not better than you are. You should take that personally. You should want to be better. You should feel the obligation to be better.
Trev shot, saved by Bros. 18 shots for Temple now, 18 saves for Nathaniel Bros. Face off, comes to Sean Fowler. Sean Fowler cannot regain it. Taken away, Fowler got it back to Dern. Dern shot, it's blocked. Villanova gets it. It's Halevy all by himself. Trevs gets the puck, Ryan Trevs. Doing in balls. Sloppy play in the defensive zone comes to Jack Pearce. Villanova's forecheck has been immense in this game. They take it away right in front of the goal. That bounces around. Fowler still trying to get the puck. It's John Dern now, and Dern, his dump-in attempt is weak. Sean Fowler chases it. Top line out again for the Owls. They're playing that line a lot. 7 minutes left in this game. 3-0 the score. Villanova leads. For Villanova, this would be their second win of the season. Third if you count a forfeit. Of course, in the point standings, it does count. Giazza on the right side. Giazza trying to go across. It's cut off, however, by Christopher Wallach.
Temple is absolutely not making Villanova look like a team that's 2-5.
That should be a knee right there. No call made. A shot goes wide. Dumbach is a little slow getting up. No call. You've got to make that call. Robert Coe the other way. Coe off the glove of Auerbach behind the net, bouncing into the skates of Charles Giazza. He found it. Ferguson, it eludes him. Nick Van Allen chases it. Van Allen stomps over to it. And Ferguson now skating on Dick. He had to reach for it. Stopped him in his tracks. Behind the net. Sent out in front. Duffy now. Duffy looking for options, easily gets back out in front because of Auerbach's positioning. Keeps the puck from going anywhere. Ryan Dumbach now. Dumbach with speed. Has Brennan Ondick. Dumbach on the left side. Dumbach with a shot. Score! It's Ryan Dumbach, the captain of the Owls, the president. It's 3-1 with 5:51 to go. They're right back in it.
He had some words for the Villanova player. Who was that? Number 5, Christopher Parisi, reached out for a high five, kind of gave him a little push on the chest, was like, you know what, I can do this too.
This game is not over. Ryan Dumbach has put the Owls within 2. There is not that much time left. 5:51.
Takes a knee in center ice. Doesn't get the call. Doesn't get up and just whine the rest of the game. Doesn't get up, go to the bench and discuss. Comes down the other end, puts the Owls on the board.
Absolute leadership. Absolute leadership. But you got to watch that the other way. It's Jack Skaggs. Skaggs across Troy Donahue. Donahue shot. Big save, Auerbach. Now these saves matter. Back a wraparound try. No one on the other end of the post. Kim loses the puck. Skaggs has it. Skaggs all the way across. Donahue shot. Save, Auerbach sliding across.
Great save by Auerbach. Going post to post. Can't touch this.
I'm not going to acknowledge that.
You gotta match it with the songs here, Dylan.
Charles Giazza loses the face-off and rolls right on the Auerbach.
What a save by Auerbach.
Don't. Not with this song. Not with this song. Charles Giazza loses the face-off. It's Edward Klein. Klein shot deflected. Big pad save. It's in the crease. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Temple stays alive here. Unbelievable defensive clearance. It bounces out. All of a sudden, Temple still has life.
An all-star defensive play by Temple there.
That's unbelievable.
I don't believe what I just saw.
Ryan Treves, his pass to Ondick. Ondick to Giazza, eludes him. It goes back to Jim Conway. 4:41 left in the third period. 40-19, Villanova leads in shots. Puck is coming out. Giazza keeps it in. Nick Van Allen stayed there just in case. Van Allen back out in front. No one there. Giazza trying to reach to it. Can't get to it. It's Parisi. It's taken away. Treves trying to throw it in, but Aiden Rush collects it. And the breakout attempt for Villanova starts. It's Conway. Conway's pass doesn't get anywhere. Ondick comes and lifts his stick to get the puck. Ondick, like a freight train, comes in behind the net. Ondick has some help now. It's Nick Van Allen. 4:10 left. Rush takes it away. Rush with speed over the line. Nice play to collect it. It's Clark. George Clark over across. Loses the puck at the vital moment. Clark having issues with it. Puck squirts out into the Villanova defensive zone. Line change on for the Owls. Got to be quick here. Aiden Rush keeps the puck from going too far in front of him. It's taken by Parisi. Behind the net, Parisi. Fowler onto him. Max Hucker, you're really being dangerous in front of the net. He keeps it from going anywhere else. John Dern now. Dern, Temple being pushed back in their defensive zone. Some space. Max Hucker. Hucker backhands it. A poor one. It's taken away by Chris Parisi. Parisi now. It's taken by Fowler.
Temple may have gotten away with the trip on that one. Parisi was looking for it.
All the way on net, no icing called, 3:12 left. Time is winding down, but if you don't have opportunities on net, you're not going to get any goals.
At what point do you pull the goalie, Dylan?
Under 2 minutes left, I would say. Back into the middle, into the blue paint. Goes all the way out. 2:56 left. Honestly, the next time you get some offensive cycling.
That's what I was thinking.
To the middle, Dumbach now. Dumbach, poor pass. Ian Bowles spinning away with it to get it was Helvey, excuse me. Auerbach looking to the bench. Fowler can't get to it. It's kept in onside. Dumbach pinching mightily here. Oh, and it's going to be a trip.
That'll do it.
On Ryan Dumbach. That is the worst case scenario for the Owls. Dumbach has some words for the ref. Doesn't even care for the play. Going the other way. Comes on breakaway. Save Auerbach. Dumbach the entire time had words for the referee. Can't do that. 2:19 left. Villanova going on the power play.
Still having words, it looks like here.
That's disappointing.
The penalty was not on Dumbach, it doesn't look like. Oh, wait. No, it was. Looked like he went up back onto the bench. Must just be, yeah, it's just my line of sight.
2:19 left. 3-1 Villanova leads. Ryan Dumbach has a 2-minute minor for tripping. Second penalty of the game. Matthew Mullen to Edward Klein. Back to Mullen in the center point. It's a close side circle. Below the net. Donahue wraps it around. Shot goes off the corner boards back up to the point. A weak attempt. Trevs captures it down for Charles Giazza. All the way, Ryan Trevs all of a sudden has some space. Trevs in on goal. Trevs backhand shot. Score! It's Ryan Trevs! Short-handed, he scores! With 1:52 left, Temple is within one. Another short-handed goal.
Absolutely crazy. Wow. A one-man show. That is how you do it.
Stunned. That's the Villanova bench, and all of a sudden, the momentum is completely in Temple's favor. Wow!
I'm stunned. You see the move down by the goal?
Pulling a little bit of a Dominic Hasek right there. Timeout looks to be called.
Talk about a dipsy-do. Get that scoreboard changed, Dylan.
Thank you for reminding me.
It's not 3-1 anymore.
Kenny Orlando, the coach of Villanova, you put yourselves in this position, he says. Don't blow it.
It's like the Temple bench preaching, just you got to put pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Interesting hearing the contrasting sides from each bench.
If you're Temple, I would say you pretty much have to go for the odd man rush. I mean,
you got to do a play like that. That's what it comes down
it's not
to.
what Villanova's expecting. I mean, they want to push. They want to try to push for a power play goal. If you can get a man behind the defense, it's your best shot. 134 on the power play, 152 in the game. It's a tough call because I mean, what's that? That's about 20 seconds separating. You don't want to wait.
There's no time to wait.
Who called the timeout there? Which side?
Villanova.
So Temple still has their timeout. They give an offensive zone draw. I mean, maybe you see Auerbach leave the bench. Not leave the bench, head to the bench.
52. All of a sudden we have a game. Puck is dropped. Villanova. They win it. It's Matthew Mullen. Time is ticking. Into the zone. Skating with speed. It's Kim. Trebs playing the puck. Villanova all of a sudden has a kickback in their skating. Troy Donahue just holding it.
Villanova in no
Piazza
hurry.
has to pressure. There's not time to just wait here. Donahue playing catch with the puck to himself. Comes out to the neutral zone. Edward Klein sends it all the way across. Troy Donahue hits it down with his own stick. 1:18 left, 1 minute left in that Dumbach minor. Look for him to get sprung out of that penalty box. Villanova. Smooth play by Skaggs. Jack Skaggs off the boards. Donahue into the zone. 1 minute left in this game. It's 3-2 all of a sudden. Kim plays it up. Charles Giazza now. Giazza to Nick Van Allen. Van Allen getting sticked. Van Allen on his knees trying to get that puck back. Auerbach was going off. Auerbach's all the way out to play it. That was not a smart move to just backhand it. Auerbach comes back out into the slot. Anyway, there's another attempt at the shot. It's blocked by his own player. That was Kim. Ondick, his stick was lifted. 37 seconds left. Chaos. Kim wraps it around into the slot. Where is it? A shot. Big save by Auerbach. It's loose. Ondick had the puck, but the referee lost sight of it. There were 30.4 seconds left. 12 seconds left on this Dumbach minor. Timeout is called by the Temple Owls.
Do you like the timeout call here? I'm not sure I do.
Absolutely, I like the timeout call. You need to get these players rejuvenated. There's 30 seconds left. There's no other time to use this timeout.
You don't wait for an offensive zone draw. Ideally, I mean, if you can get down to the other and draw up a play.
Kenny Orlando saying to keep that puck down into the Temple zone. Simple instructions. Pressure them. Don't let them get any opportunities.
Temple assistant coach giving instructions to Dumbach on what he should do when he gets out of the box. 12 seconds remaining again on that power play.
That was Temple's 7th shorthanded goal of the season.
It's absurd. 7 shorthanded goals. How many goals do we have at even strength?
Well, it's probably more.
But by how much is the
question.
question.
Coming out of their respective huddles on the team benches. Auerbach in his net. Obviously, the face-off is to the right of him. Get up, ladies and gentlemen. This is a grandstand finish. Face-off. Scrum for it. Owls win it. Trevs sends it into the zone. Nick Van Allen pops over his stick. 22 seconds left. Dumbach coming out in 2 seconds. Auerbach to play it. Auerbach leaves it for Ondick. Brennan Ondick. They need a rush. Dumbach's out. Ondick over to Charles Giazza. Giazza to Nick Van Allen. 12 seconds left. You got 10 seconds left. Van Allen. It's kept in by Giazza. Giazza all the way across. He gives it up. It's kept in by Fowler. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. Need one shot. It's blocked. Another shot into the zone on the outside netting. And this game finishes 3-2 Villanova. Unbelievable finish.
Dylan.
What a way to end that game.
It's midnight for the Owls for this game. It's a tough way to lose.
You can't expect to come back from a game where you were dominated for all but the last 6 minutes of play.
3-0, 6 minutes remaining. You make it a fight.
But what an intense game for the Temple Owls.
Yeah, you take a look at the shot total here. It ends 42-21. Tough to win a game like that.
66% shots for Villanova. Temple, they need to go back to the drawing boards. Yes, that was an exciting finish, but they can't win games like that. They're 0-1 in this ECHA season.
You need the other 54 minutes, too.
It's a shame we won't be at that game tomorrow in Villanova. That's going to be incredible. From the Northeast Skate Zone, I'm Dylan Coyle. I'm your play-by-play broadcaster. Dan Wanzer, our color commentator. Jimmy Freeze, our cameraman. Jimmy gives the salute. 3-2, Villanova wins. That's your final. What a game. Thank you for listening on the TUIce Network on Good Night Good Hockey's YouTube channel, gnghockey.com. Good night and good hockey.